Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 best Formula One drivers of all time. Get ready to hit the gas as we speed through the lives and careers of these Formula One legends. Now, some might say starting at 23 is a bit late to be a Formula One driver. In a sport where many start karting as soon as they can walk, 23 might seem like an age where dreams are already fading. But Damon Hill, he wasn't just any driver. He was a man on a mission, driven by a passion that burned brighter than the sun on a hot summer's day. He was a bulldog behind the wheel, tenacious, determined, and with a racing pedigree thicker than Mrs. Miggin's gravy. His focus was unbreakable, his determination unmatched. Winning the most races in a single season by a British driver? That's not just luck. That's talent oozing out of every pore. It's the result of countless hours of practice, relentless dedication, and an unyielding will to succeed. And let's not forget, this is Damon Hill we're talking about, son of the legendary Graham Hill. Growing up in the shadow of a two-time Formula One champion, the pressure was immense. Talk about pressure. Imagine trying to parallel park a Mini Cooper with your dad, a two-time Formula One champion, watching your every move, every mistake magnified, every success scrutinized. But Damon, he took it all in stride. He didn't let the weight of his father's legacy crush him. Instead, he used it as a stepping stone to carve out his own path. He didn't crumble under the weight of expectation, he thrived on it. The pressure became his fuel, propelling him to greater heights. His victories weren't always pretty. Sometimes they were downright scrappy. But that's what made him so brilliant. He had the heart of a warrior, never giving up, always pushing forward. He fought for every inch of the track, every tenth of a second. Each race was a battle, and Damon was always ready to fight. Damon Hill, the British Bulldog, a driver who proved that sometimes the late bloomers are the most spectacular. His journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and the indomitable spirit of a true champion. Niki Lauda, now there's a name that sends shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned petrolheads. His legacy is etched in motorsport history, a name synonymous with resilience and sheer determination. This Austrian maestro wasn't just quick, he was clinically precise, a surgeon behind the wheel. His ability to read the track, anticipate the moves of his competitors, and execute flawless maneuvers made him a formidable force in the racing world. He is the only driver in Formula One history to have won a championship for both Ferrari and McLaren, the sport's two most successful constructors. But then came 1976, the year that tested the mettle of this racing legend. It was a season filled with highs and lows, triumphs and tribulations, culminating in an event that would forever change the course of his career. The crash at the Nürburgring, a fiery inferno that nearly claimed his life. The world watched in horror as his car burst into flames, and many feared the worst. But Niki's story was far from over. Most drivers would have called it a day, hung up their helmets and retreated to a life of quiet contemplation. The physical and emotional scars would have been enough to deter anyone from returning to the track. Not Niki. 6 weeks later, with burns still healing, he was back in the driver's seat. His return was nothing short of miraculous, a testament to his indomitable spirit and unyielding passion for racing. He went on to win 2 more championships, proving to the world that he wasn't just a great driver, he was an unstoppable force of nature. His comeback was a story of grit, determination, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Niki Lauda, a true legend of the sport, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a racer. His legacy continues to inspire generations of drivers and fans alike, reminding us all of the power of perseverance and the human spirit. James Hunt. Now there was a man who lived life in the fast lane, both on and off the track. He burst onto the scene like a rocket, winning his first race at the tender age of 18. He was the epitome of a rock star racer, living life on his own terms, with a devil-may-care attitude which made him very popular with women. He drove with a raw, untamed aggression that made him both exhilarating and terrifying to watch. He and Niki Lauda, they were like two sides of the same coin. Their rivalry was the stuff of legends, a clash of personalities and driving styles that captivated the world. James Hunt, a true icon of the sport, a reminder that sometimes it's not just about winning, it's about the thrill of the chase. Ayrton Senna. Now there was a driver who could make the impossible seem possible. He was a maestro behind the wheel, a true artist of the asphalt. He had this uncanny ability to find grip where others found only slippery doom. And in the rain? Well, in the rain, he was simply untouchable. The 1993 European Grand Prix at Donington Park. Now that was a masterclass in wet weather driving. He was more than just a driver, he was an icon, a legend, and his tragic death at the San Marino Grand Prix in 1994 sent shockwaves through the sport and beyond. Ayrton Senna, a true giant of Formula One, a driver whose legend will live on forever. Alain Prost, the professor of Formula One, a driver who approached racing with the precision of a surgeon and the mind of a chess grandmaster. His meticulous nature and strategic brilliance set him apart in a sport often dominated by raw speed and flamboyance. He wasn't flamboyant, he wasn't flashy, he was just ruthlessly efficient. Prost's style was all about consistency and precision, a stark contrast to the more aggressive drivers of his era. He drove with his head as much as his heart, calculating every move, every overtake, every pit stop. Prost's ability to think several steps ahead of his competitors made him a formidable opponent on the track. He was a master of strategy, a tire whisperer, and he could make his car last longer than a cheap bottle of wine at a student party. His understanding of tire management and fuel efficiency was unparalleled, often giving him the edge in races where others faltered. He knew when to push, when to hold back, when to pounce on his rivals' mistakes. Prost's timing was impeccable, knowing exactly when to make his move to maximize his advantage. He racked up 4 world championships, proving that you don't need to be a daredevil to be a champion. His calm and calculated approach brought him success time and time again. His rivalry with Ayrton Senna, now that was the stuff of legends. Their fierce competition pushed both drivers to their limits, creating some of the most memorable moments in Formula One history. 2 titans of the sport, locked in a battle for supremacy. Their contrasting styles and intense rivalry captivated fans around the world, making every race a must-watch event. Alain Prost, a true master of his craft, a driver who proved that sometimes the smartest guy in the room is also the fastest. His legacy in Formula One is a testament to the power of intellect and strategy in a sport often defined by speed and daring. Fernando Alonso, the Spanish matador, a driver who combines raw talent with an unyielding determination to win. He burst onto the scene like a matador facing down a bull, fearless and full of fire. He became the youngest double world champion at the time, proving that he wasn't just a flash in the pan, he was the real deal. He's a fierce competitor, a driver who never gives up, who's always looking for an edge. He's a master of the dark arts of racing, the subtle maneuvers, the mind games, the psychological warfare that separates the good from the great. And let's not forget his versatility. He's not just a Formula One champion, he's a 2-time winner of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Fernando Alonso, a true champion, a driver who's still got plenty of fight left in him. Jackie Stewart, the Flying Scot, a driver who combined speed with an unwavering commitment to safety in a time when motorsport was about as safe as wrestling a hungry lion. He was a maestro behind the wheel, a 3-time world champion who danced with danger and emerged victorious. But Jackie was more than just a fast driver. He was a thinker, a pioneer. He recognized the deadly risks inherent in the sport and dedicated himself to making it safer for everyone. He campaigned tirelessly for safety improvements, for better medical facilities, for changes to dangerous tracks. His efforts revolutionized the sport, paving the way for the advancements we see today. Jackie Stewart, a true legend, a champion both on and off the track, a testament to the fact that courage and compassion can go hand in hand. Michael Schumacher, the Red Baron, a name synonymous with speed, dominance, and an insatiable hunger for victory. He burst onto the scene like a German thunderbolt, rewriting the record books and redefining what it meant to be a Formula One champion. 7 world championships, a record that might stand for an eternity. He was like a machine, relentless in his pursuit of perfection, extracting every ounce of performance from his car. He was a master of every aspect of the sport, from qualifying to racecraft, from tire management to strategy. He was a polarizing figure, loved by many, loathed by some, but one thing was undeniable. His talent was immense, his will to win unbreakable. Michael Schumacher, the Red Baron, a legend who will forever be remembered as one of the greatest drivers to ever grace the Formula One circuit. We wish him well with his ongoing battle to recover from a skiing accident. Lewis Hamilton, a name whispered in awe by aspiring karters and roared by millions around the globe. From the moment he first gripped a steering wheel, it was clear he was destined for greatness. He's a record-breaking machine, shattering lap times and rewriting the history books with the nonchalance of someone ordering a cuppa. He held many records for most pole positions and wins for many years. But Lewis is more than just a collection of impressive stats. He's a trailblazer, breaking down barriers and inspiring a new generation of drivers. Lewis Hamilton, a true icon, a champion both on and off the track, a testament to the power of talent, hard work, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. And Max Verstappen, the young lion of Formula One, a driver who arrived on the scene with the subtlety of a runaway freight train and the talent to back it up. He's the one they said would be champion, and boy, did he prove them right. Maximilian Verstappen was born the 30th of September 1997 in Hasselt, Belgium. His Belgian mother, Sophie Kumpen, was a successful kart racer, and his Dutch father, Jos Verstappen, a former F1 driver. After his parents separated, Max lived in Holland with his father, who masterminded the boy racer's fast-moving career. This is a driver who eats, sleeps, and breathes racing. He's fearless, aggressive, and possesses a natural ability behind the wheel that makes even seasoned veterans shake their heads in disbelief. Verstappen currently holds the following Formula One records: most consecutive wins, most wins in a single season, youngest driver to win an F1 race, most wins from different grid positions, most podiums in a single season. He's a breath of fresh air, a jolt of adrenaline into the heart of Formula One. Max Verstappen, a driver who's already etched his name into the legends of Formula One history, and he's just getting warmed up. Well, there you have it, our top 10 Formula One drivers of all time. Who is your favorite? Did he get a mention? Until next time, keep the racing spirit alive. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content. There is always something new.